This is how you create a new post for your static feed or your grid on Instagram. So this is just the view from my profile. I'm going to go down here to the home button and show you that you have the option on either your profile feed or the home view. So I'm going to go down here and hit the plus sign. Then I'm just going to pick my photo from the camera roll. I'm just going to show you how to do a single photo post. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. Right here, this gives you the option to change the configuration of the photo. So this, you can do that, or you can kind of move it around. I'm just going to leave it like that. If you wanted to do a carousel, you would select this button right here, and you can select up to 10 photos. They're going to go in order that you select them. So if you want to change the order of what's the first photo, you would just go like unclick that one, and then that would be the first photo. Okay, and then I'm going to hit next. Here's where you can filter your photos. I don't use these. I use filters from Lightroom, but if you want to use filters from here, you certainly can. I'm going to hit next again. This is where you're going to write your caption. Instagram is weird and it won't hold line breaks for you just natively in the app. So if you were to go post this right now, it would like bunch up these two lines and you wouldn't have a break in between. So there's a few ways to combat that. If you're just typing in the app and you want to go the easy route, you just would go to the end of whatever line of the sentence. Do not hit the space bar. So do not do that. Okay. You would have no space at the end. And you're just going to return down. Put a little emoji that'll hold the line break. Again, do not hit the space bar. Do not do that. So no space, and then you would return down again. And then if you want to make another line break, you would just return directly down again, no space at the end, and that will hold your line break for you. You can also use a free, it's a website called, I think it's Apps for Life, like the number 4, Apps for Life. Or Google line break generator, and you just literally can like copy this whole you can copy your whole caption and paste it into the line break generator, and it'll hold the lines for you without having to do the emojis in between. The other option is if you use a program like Planoly, Later, all of those that like help you plan out your Instagram content, those will also hold the line breaks for you. So after you're done creating your post and you're ready to post it, I like to put my hashtags in the first comment instead of in the caption itself. But if I do put them in the caption, I'll just usually do, like I said, this isn't necessary, but I'll just put like peach cobbler. Okay. Hashtag training is a whole different training. I have another video on hashtag training. If you're interested, you can look up that on how to choose your hashtags, how many to use, and everything like that. So, okay, here is where you can tag people. So, like, let's say I'll tag my husband because I made this for him for Father's Day and hit done. You can also @mention people in the post. That's two different things. Let me show you. @Matt Cahill. If you just @mention somebody like this, they'll get notification that you have mentioned them in a post, but it won't show up on their tagged posts on their grid. However, if you go just tag somebody here, it will show up on their tagged posts on their grid. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, you can go to the other video where I explain what is the static feed or the grid, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Down here is where you want to add your location. So I'm going to use Gulf Breeze where I live. I always toggle this over to Facebook to push the post to my Facebook business page. This is the reason I don't put the hashtags in the caption itself and put the hashtags in the first comment. Because when you push this post to Facebook, you do not want to have hashtags on Facebook. They don't work the same way necessarily. There's some nuance on Facebook as they do on Instagram. So you don't want to have like a block of 30 hashtags on your Facebook post. I mean, granted, you can just go into Facebook and literally edit it after you push it. Or if you're really on top of your social media game, you would post to your Facebook business page separately. That's actually best practice, but I don't do that because I don't have time for that right now. So Anyway, then I would hit the share button. I'm not going to share it right now just because, well, I can share. Okay, share. And it's posting. And then if I want to delete it, I'm just going to, oops, go down to my profile. If I want to delete it, I'm just going to, and see, you can like swipe through the photos. I'm just going to hit these three little dots and hit delete. And that's it. That's how you create a post.